Live from San Diego, this is the Fox 5 News at 4.
It's now been 8 months since heavy rainfall brought devastating flooding to parts of San Diego, and the impact of it all is still being felt by a lot of people.
So to help those affected, United Way of San Diego County has teamed up with SDG&E to give more support to flood survivors. And joining us in studio to tell us more is Nancy Sasaki, CEO of the United Way of San Diego County. Thank you for joining us here
Absolutely.
at Fox 5.
Thanks for having me.
We're told that you gave out, I guess, $180,000 in grants to just 2 nonprofits. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so when San Diego Gas and Electric gave us the funding to work in the community around the floods, we were able to get together several of the organizations actually on the ground providing work and services in the community and listen to them about what the needs were, and we tried to match that with what San Diego Gas and Electric wanted to do. And as we did that, then we were able to hone in on what the needs were, which organizations to work with, which ones were really doing on the ground work. And with the direction of SDG&E, we were able to support 2 of those organizations. We split the money evenly and distributed $90,000 to each of them.
Wow. It's been 7 months. I said 8 months. It's been 7 months since this happened in January. Give us an idea of where things stand right now and what's really needed.
I think people would be really amazed at how much has not yet been done. There's still a lot that needs to be done. As we were listening to some of the community members in July, they were saying we still need to do some muck outs. I mean, this is houses that still haven't been cleaned, much less any of those that still need the renovations, flooring, walls, drywall, appliances.
Why hasn't it been done?
You know, a lot of that, the reason why it hasn't been done is because there's delays in getting funding out, there's delays in finding out who's eligible for what money, and then making sure that they have those needs. But I also found out that a lot of the need is that they're relying heavily on volunteers to help do this work. And if they could pay for labor to come in and do this work, it might happen quicker.
So which nonprofits did you give the money to, and how are they going to help the people who need this help?
Yes, so we were able to provide funding to Harvey Family Foundation and to VOAD, which are voluntary organizations assisting in disaster. So VOAD, those 2 are really set up and in the community on the ground. They're getting the names of the people that are needing help. And the other thing that we talked about was wanting to help those that might not be eligible for other funds that are going to be made available. So that's where the first priority went in this money that we were able to distribute.
So for any folks out there who were affected, or you know somebody who was, what do they need to know about trying to get access to the funds, trying to get access to the help that they need?
I would be surprised if they didn't know, but they're definitely out there working. The people associated with the Harvey Family Foundation, as well as people at the Jackie Robinson Y and the Copley Y, they're all working in that community to try to help the people that were victims of this flood.
Talk about this partnership between SDG&E and the United Way.
It has been really solid. We're really proud of that relationship with SDG&E. They have helped get money out into the community. I think one of the things that people don't know about SDG&E is that they give money in areas that are not even related to electricity. You know, they give money to help these homes. They gave money to help buy the equipment and the supplies and the housing and the appliances that people needed. They give also some money to us on an ongoing basis to allow us to help support those that are getting behind on their utility bills. So we are able to help them too. So they are strong partners in the community for sure.
Yeah, Nancy, you're telling us you worked in nonprofits your whole career, so obviously you see the impacts these kind of things can have in our community. Talk to us about the impact this money can have on those affected, and you know what their life is like without this kind of funding.
Well, you know what happens in these communities is that people get worried. They were frantic about where were they going to live, what were they going to do, how were they going to reestablish just their daily routines, because they didn't have the houses, they didn't have a lot of their clothing, a lot of those kinds of needs. So to be able to give them some hope and some relief on the funding when they don't know where that's going to come from is such a, I mean, it's just heartwarming to be able to do that, even though you know you're not going to help everybody. Yeah. You're doing some for those that have the greatest needs.
Very quickly before we go, viewers out there who are watching, if they need help, what can they do?
I'd definitely call the YMCA or get in touch with the Harvey Family Foundation or get in touch with us, and we will help direct them to the places they need to go.
All right.
Nancy Sasaki, we appreciate it, CEO
Absolutely.
of the United Way of San Diego. We certainly appreciate what you're doing and also coming in to talk to us about it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.